Hi and welcome to another e-scooter adventure in suburbia. Now I've been working on a little project and I'd love to share it with you today. I'm down at Jells Park. I've been sitting in this particular spot at the edge of the lake for quite some weeks, and I've been starting to notice an unusual behaviour with Eurasian coots. So I've made it my project to find out what's going on, as well as trying to capture this particular event on film and with photographs. So what this unusual and odd behaviour is, there'll be a group or just a couple of coots together, and all of a sudden one will take a dislike to the one beside it. Just randomly, no reason. They've been together for ages, but all of a sudden one feels irritated. Well, that's what it looks like on the surface. And as a naturalist, it just captured my attention, and I want to know the underlying story behind it. But as far as a photograph goes, I want to capture that moment. I want to be able to share this story with everybody. And it's becoming a real addiction. I want to capture it because it's so hard to get. By the time you see something happening, get the camera to your eye, they're apart a fair way. So the photographs that I have in my mind I want to capture is them very close together. The one that's chasing with its beak open, being real aggressive, wings out, and the other one panicking, trying to get away. Oh, yeah, that would just be an amazing photograph that would just tell the whole story without me or anyone else telling someone, oh, this is what was happening. You just see it. But yeah, that's the difficulty behind it, is to get them at that particular moment at the start of the chase. So you've got a few in front and you think, oh, they might start happening here, keep my eyes on it, and then all of a sudden over here it's happened. So it's just like, randomly chasing each other all over the place. And you want the conditions to be right for you, the light. You don't want them to be too far away. You want them up fairly close so you get all the good detail with the camera. There's all those sort of things involved in it. But it's fascinating just sitting here watching it all go on, even though I don't get a shot. Now, what happened about half an hour ago is just pair in front of me, the chase was on. And as I got the camera to my eye, the one behind jumped and flew in the air and landed on top of the other one and held it down underwater. That I haven't seen before. That was really odd and unusual. And I just fired away 40 frames per second, hoping, praying that I would capture a beautiful moment of the one underneath with its head up and wings out, desperately trying to get up, and the other one holding it down. So I haven't looked at the photographs yet. I don't know whether I've got even one shot that would show that drama properly, but fingers crossed that we have. So this is the project. This is the project that I want to share with you, and hopefully, over today, tomorrow, the next day, and we get that shot, or we get quite a few shots, showing all this drama. Anyway, I think it's time for me to shut up and try and capture the moment.
This miracle of human life and the body and time that we occupy, it is all together sacred. Slow down and listen for a heartbeat, with everything in motion. Oh, here now, see the beauty that is woven in every single moment. La da 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 da.
I came so close to getting what I was after with those last two images, but unfortunately my subjects didn't perform the way they should have done. Body posture, everything is beautiful except for their faces. Lack of expression. So what would have made that image perfect is the one it was chasing, having its beak open and the eyes saying, "Oh, you're so irritating." So bloodthirsty look on its face is what I wanted. And with the one that's being chased, I wanted that look of shock, like the beak open and its eyes saying, "Shit, I've got to get out of here." Unfortunately, we didn't achieve that. It's been over 3 weeks now. I've been down here trying to get these images, but I think that's the best example that I can show you of what I was trying to achieve. So no perfection for me, which is what I'm always after, but it's about telling the stories, through our images. We want them to show the event and a bit of their behaviour. For me, it's always about the action, where other people might prefer the calmer side of the story of that particular subject. But this to me, what goes on here with these Eurasian Coots is full of drama and action. So it's exciting to try and capture that. But I think it's time to probably wrap up this little video. So it was all about the chase and telling our stories. So that's the moral of the story, is when you get out there into nature and you're looking for a photograph, get to know your subject, look for something that's really interesting about its behaviour, and look for that deeper story with just what I was talking about with, like the facial expressions, the body language, all that come together to tell a deeper and meaningful more story, so that a viewer looking at it will just be, wow, that's amazing, their imagination's fired up and they just want to look at it for ages. It's just so captivating. All right, I've talked enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get more of this amazing stuff, click on my pretty little face just down there in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Hit the little bell that says all notifications, and you'll get notification whenever I do anything else. And if you want to go and have a look at all the other mad and crazy things I've been doing in the past, click on my icon right here at the end of this video. It takes you to my channel. I talk about photographing and filming in the forest and open forest environments. Whenever I buy things like scooters, cameras, or anything to do with my van life, I do reviews on them and give you my honest opinion on them. Just go and have a browse. There'll be something there of interest to you, I am sure. And just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out there and start photographing and filming wildlife, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Stop recording.